What started out as a dream and a Kickstarter is now a series on Amazon Prime. It's been a journey, and I'm going to review the first 3 episodes of Legend of Vox Machina, only on Amazon Prime. Without any further ado, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's get into it. Roll the intro. Welcome back. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying I am a fan of Critical Role, the people behind the Legends of Vox Machina. I have the books. I have graphic novels. I have D&D dice inspired by one of my favorite characters, who is in Vox Machina, Percy DeRollo. So, let me start this by saying I'm a huge fan of Critical Role. Alright? Actually, this is a really good read. If you guys want, like, the entire history behind Critical Role, freaking good read. I'm gonna shout that out. But anyways, if you couldn't tell, these are the people behind the characters in Legends of Vox Machina. These are all voice actors. You would probably know Laura Bailey right here. If you were in the My Little Pony fandom in any capacity, she has played in My Little Pony. She's been in countless video games. Matt Mercer is well known for his voice acting. He is in Attack on Titan. That's not an anime that I watched, but I know he plays a really popular character. Liam O'Brien here, the voice of Howl from Howl's Moving Castle. Everyone here are phenomenal people in the voice acting industry. And they play this game, Dungeons and Dragons, every week for the last, I think, 10 years or so. And this is the story of their first campaign, Vox Machina. You have Keyleth of the Arashari, Grog, the Barbarian. I think he's a barbarian. I haven't watched Vox Machina in a while. But you've got a bard, who is named Scanlan. You got Pike, who is a cleric. And Percy DeRollo, who is a lord. He is a human lord. And we explore that within Vox Machina. This whole thing started out as a Kickstarter. They wanted to bring to their fans maybe a 30-minute special, starring the characters of their first campaign, which started out as Matt Mercer's homebrew campaign. What a homebrew campaign is a world that they've created themselves for them and their friends to play. And for the longest time, before this show came out, Legends of Vox Machina, they would stream their D&D campaign on Twitch or YouTube. And it's been a really big thing in the Dungeons and Dragons community. I mean, I'm not going to say I knew what Dungeons and Dragons was really before I started watching Critical Role, but that's how I got into Dungeons and Dragons, is through Critical Role. And this whole show that is now on Amazon Prime was a Kickstarter. They wanted to be a 30-minute special. I said that already. And they made over $11 million. Let that sink in. Over $11 million worth of people backing up this project. So, of course, it exceeded expectations astronomically. So what they wanted to do was make it into a full-blown TV show. They've brought it to other networks, and the only one that even gave them a shot has been Amazon. Literally, with over 800 backers. Other studios turned this down because it's Dungeons and Dragons related. So, that's kind of the history behind the show. Now, what is the show following? The show is starting out on what's best known as the Briarwood arc of Campaign 1, which you can actually watch on the Critical Role YouTube channel, which is where I watched it. The Briarwood arc is mostly centered around Percy. Percy DeRollo, seen right here. I would just bring up more fan art, but I have like the book right here with him on it, so. This is Percy. Percy, he has got guns. That's his thing, is he has guns. He is a lord of a town called Whitestone. And Whitestone has been taken over by two nefarious, evil characters known as the Briarwoods. Which there's a huge twist, I'm not going to spoil it, but the Briarwoods are right up my alley if you know the kind of books that I mostly like to read up here. With the apples and things. Briarwoods are part of that set of creature. And it's about the story of how Percy has made a deal with an entity to bring not only the Briarwoods, who killed his entire family and then took his homeland. That's what we're centering is Vox Machina, the team Vox Machina being sent on different journeys by the leader of Iman, which is the town, which is like the country or kingdom of Iman, where this Whitestone is a neighboring country, neighboring kingdom, that has been taken over and is filled with just evil, nefarious things. This arc, watching it play out, was incredible. Incredible. So, let's talk about the actual TV show now. Now that you have all the background. Well, that's what the TV show is following. Now, the animation has been done by some of the people behind Young Justice, which was a TV show on Cartoon Network when I was a kid, which I don't know who the voice actor for Wally from Wally or Kid Flash from Young Justice is, but the scene where Wally passes away, I'm sorry if I'm spoiling that for you, but the show has been out for a very long time, and this has still stuck with me to this day. But Wally, I say yoink, souvenir, because that's how much I loved Wally as a character. His passing away ripped my heart out and then stomped on it. Okay? So seeing this animation again was very nostalgic, but also like, oh, this show's gonna be bloody, right? Yeah, this show's gonna be bloody. And it was. This show is very bloody. Go figure. Also, there's nudity. So if you don't like cartoon nudity or cartoon violence, don't watch especially if you're under 18. I'm going to include that now. If you're under 18, don't watch Legends of Vox Machina. You will get in trouble. The voice acting is done by everyone that was ever, Keyleth is played by Marisha Ray. Grog is played by Travis Willingham. Liam O'Brien is voicing one of the two twins, Vexalia and Vixeldon, who are a ranger and a rogue, respectively. The two twins I love their dynamic. I have always loved Liam O'Brien and Laura Bailey's interactions in general, but them as the twins, chef's kiss, I love it so much. Most likely because they remind me of me and one of my siblings, so. This show is so freaking hilarious. Oh my god, Scanlan though. Scanlan is Scanlan. Scanlan is your typical bard. Very seductive. Very, I'm the shit. Bard mentality. Love Scanlan. I cannot wait to watch the next 3 episodes, because the next 3 episodes are gonna be fucking insane. Because I watched this arc. I watched them play this whole thing out. So, all I'm gonna say is it's about to get real. Because Percy, we finally are gonna start to learn about, Percy's deal. Because he's called No Mercy. No Mercy Percy for a reason. That's all I'm gonna say. Between the animation, also there's little Matt Mercers everywhere. Try to play Where's Matt Mercer with all 3 episodes that are coming out so far, because there's going to be 3 more coming out on Friday. That's how this is being played out, is they're releasing 3 episodes every single Friday. So, yeah, if you find a guy that looks like this guy, that's why, because he's the DM. He's the one that created the entire world, is Matt Mercer. And he's also friends with Jacksepticeye. Just putting that out there as well, for those fellow Jacksepticeye fans. Making him seem cooler for you guys, because I want you guys to get into this as well, so I can make these reviews every single week as content. I might just do it anyways. Fuck the views. That's what I got for you guys today. I'm giving the Legend of Vox Machina first 3 episodes 5 stars. Might be biased for that, but it's incredible. It's incredible. They even got David Tennant, Doctor Who, to play General Krieg in these episodes. So yeah, they got freaking Doctor Who. As well as some other well-known faces. Look up the roster of these voice actors. You're gonna love it. You're going to love Legends of Vox Machina. But again, if you're under 18, don't watch it, because there's nudity and extreme violence. They hold nothing back. So, keep that in mind. Alright? Don't want to get you in trouble. But yeah, watch this show. Incredible. I love you guys. Bye.